All right, so today we're going to dive into what it really takes to create one of those magical holiday traditions. We're looking at the famous Mozart's Coffee Christmas lights in Austin. But we're not just looking at the lights, we're digging into the whole experience, specifically how a high-end, all-inclusive version of it is presented. So the material we're looking at kicks off with this line, and wow, it's just perfect marketing, isn't it? Listen to those words: enchanting, culture, and magic. Right off the bat, they're telling you this isn't just some light show you drive past. No, this is a sophisticated cultural experience. So let's see how they actually deliver on that promise. Okay, so what is this lakeside tradition, really? Let's get into what makes it such a big deal, a real holiday staple in Austin, based on what our source tells us. And right away, the source makes something super clear. This is not one of those giant drive-through light festivals. The words they keep using are intimate and European-inspired. See, the goal here isn't just to wow you with a million lights. It's to sell a specific vibe. You know, something cozy, something sophisticated. So what are the secret ingredients to this Mozart's magic? What actually goes into it? Well, the source material breaks down exactly what makes this whole experience so different. And what's so cool here is how it's all mixed together. I mean, you've got this beautiful lakeside setting, right? Then you add in the vibe of a really great coffee shop, throw in some live music, and, of course, the lights. It's that combination, that fusion of all these different things that really creates that special atmosphere they're known for. And this right here is the whole idea. Think about it. So many holiday displays are designed to just, shuffle you through, keep the line moving. But Mozart's? It's the complete opposite. It's designed to make you want to stay. The whole point is to grab a coffee, get a pastry, find a cozy spot on the heated deck, and just soak it all in. Yeah, the lights are the main event, but it's that cafe culture that's the real foundation of the whole thing. Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting. The material we're looking at isn't just about what happens when you're at Mozart's. Nope, it's about the entire journey, a whole curated experience to get you there and back. So let's walk through the steps. So you can see this whole package is a start-to-finish, full-service kind of evening. And the big selling point, the thing they're really pushing, is that it's totally seamless. It's designed to take away all those classic holiday headaches. You know what I'm talking about? Finding parking, sitting in traffic, all of that stuff just disappears. And this is such a classic, brilliant marketing move. They're reframing the journey. Getting there isn't just, well, getting there. It's not a commute. They're positioning it as the opening act for the main event. The whole idea is to make the celebration start the second you step onto that bus. And then, once you actually arrive, it's all about hitting every one of your senses. It's not just about what you see, the thousands of lights sparkling on the lake. It's also about the taste of those amazing pastries, the warmth coming from the fireplace, the sound of live music in the air. The entire environment is built to be totally immersive. All right, so after hearing all that, there's a really obvious question that pops up, right? And it's a question the source material is specifically designed to answer. And here it is, the million-dollar question. If you can just drive there yourself, why on earth would you pay for this whole luxury package? Well, the source doesn't shy away from this. It tackles it head on. And it does it by zeroing in on all the things that can make a holiday night out, well, kind of a pain. And this table just lays it all out so perfectly. It's a straight-up, side-by-side comparison. On one hand, you drive yourself. That means you're fighting for parking, you're trying to get a group and multiple cars to arrive at the same time. Good luck with that. And someone has to be the designated driver. The alternative they're offering? It just erases all that friction. Suddenly, everyone gets to relax and actually be part of the celebration. And just to really hammer the point home, they drop in a testimonial. And look at what it says. It hits on those exact same pain points we just talked about. No worrying about parking. Everyone could enjoy a glass of wine. It made the evening extra special. It's the perfect little proof point. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit and get into some pro tips for anyone actually planning to go. We've pulled all the need-to-know info straight from the FAQ section of the source. First up, a super simple but really important question when you're planning your night. How long should you actually plan to be there? So the recommendation is somewhere between an hour and a half and 3 hours. And that makes sense, right? It gives you plenty of time to really settle in, to get your drinks and food, Find a great spot, listen to some music, and just soak up the atmosphere without feeling like you have to rush out. Next question, timing. When is the absolute best time to go to get the full amazing view? And the source is super clear about this one. You need it to be dark, really dark. So after 6 p.m. is your best bet. That's when you get that incredible contrast between the bright, twinkling lights and the dark water of Lake Austin. It's what creates those gorgeous reflections that make the whole thing so famous. And finally, the one everyone's probably wondering about, is there a ticket? Do you have to pay to get in? So the answer is kind of cool. There's no ticket at the door. Technically, it is free to go and see the lights. But, and this is a big but, you gotta remember, this is a coffee shop. It's a business. So the expected etiquette, as the source puts it, is to be a customer. You know, buy a coffee, grab a pastry, and enjoy the show while you're supporting the place that's putting it on. So after breaking all of this down, the source material kind of leaves us with this one last big question. With its unique mix of cozy lights, that sophisticated cafe vibe, and that incredible lakeside view, it definitely makes a strong case for itself. It's really a question to think about. What does it really take to make a holiday experience feel truly magical?